Hi, it's Chris Watkin here, and I'm with Paul Long, who is a very well-established estate agent who a few years ago decided that he wanted to focus on Facebook advertising. Found there was no one in the UK that could help him, so he went to America, and now he's considered one of the UK's #1 Facebook guru, advertising gurus for estate and letting agents. I want to talk to you today, Paul, about why video is becoming a lot more important, especially with Facebook. Talk to me.
So with video, Facebook is starting to really, well, it's not starting, it has over the last year. It's been pretty much demanding video as much as possible. And Facebook, does reckons by, 1-2 years time that over 90% of all posts and adverts will actually be video. And you only have to actually, when you go through setting up a Facebook advert, Facebook gives you so many options now to turn images into video and actually, demanding video where it can. And some of the platforms now are huge, hugely engaged with video. So I don't know if people use Stories, for example, massive platform now.
That's within Facebook, isn't it?
Yeah. So
what is Stories?
So Stories is a platform where you can upload images or video, very short video length of video, and it disappears after 24 hours. And on your mobile phone, it's normally up the top.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, up the top. But you can also get to it in Messenger, WhatsApp, all the platforms that Facebook owns. And in the last couple of years, nearly around about 1/3 of all Facebook's engagement is now on Stories. So this is daily visitors. 1/3 of all its traffic are going on Stories.
And even on my laptop, they're always at the top, aren't they?
Yeah. But a huge part of that is video. Images are a part as well, but video. So Facebook is really demanding video. Anyone who's producing video and putting video on Facebook is getting rewarded. So you're going to get...
I know for that, for a fact.
You're going to get more reach. So reach is the number of people you get in front of when you put something on Facebook. But also your costs are normally lower. We're seeing video plays for pennies. So, tip, if an agent wants to get in front of as many people as possible in their local town as quick as possible for the lowest cost, then they've got to use video. That is simply the way to do it and to get the engagement.
But a lot of agents are really worried about going in front of camera.
They are.
How did you get over it?
I just knew it had to be done. I knew that was where things were going. I'm part of a lot of groups in America, which are real estate groups, and saw where that all went and where it is now. And if the ones which aren't doing video are just losing out, because you are benefiting from, before you walk through someone's store, they already know you virtually.
Do you get any derogatory comments?
Probably 1 in 3 years,
Wow.
So,
I normally get one every couple of months, normally at 11 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's not normally there the next morning.
Yeah, no, very. And do you think with Facebook, there's a simple button, it's called delete. You just delete the comment. If it upsets you that much, you don't want anyone else to see it, press delete.
But, we have taught hundreds of agents, because as you know, it's not my main line of business. My main line of business is content writing for agents about their local property market, but we do teach agents video. And, it perplexes me that, there's agents who agents look up to. You like to be Sean Newman's, Ian Stories, Michelle Gallagher's, who people think, oh my God, they're brilliant. They go on camera and say, video is everything. The video has got me here. They obviously need to get those videos in front of the right people, which is where you come in.
Yeah.
But still, people aren't doing it.
They don't do it, and it does surprise me, because when you think about it, our business is all about people.
Yes.
I know most people make the decision on selling their property. But one big, huge part is, will they get on with that person? Can they work with that person? And if they can get to know them before you even walk through the door, you're way ahead of the other agents at that point.
What about, you employ valuers. How did you get your valuers to buy in? Because try and get a boss to do it, it's hard work, but then to get your employees to do it is even worse.
Yeah, it is. It is a slow, and I think you can't expect this to happen overnight. It's about confidence, about building confidence. After they've done a few, it just becomes natural. I think showing examples always helps.
So is it important that you as the boss went out there first and showed that it could be done?
Yeah, I did. Within my estate agency business, I did do the videos, a proportion of them. Now we have a couple of people in our office who mainly do them because they are the face of the business, and I think that's another way to look at it. You want to choose people who are going out and seeing these people because it will be a big
That means the
benefit.
valuers and listers then.
It does in most cases. Yeah, I think that's where the benefits.
But how did you get? I mean, a lot of valuers, they're people. They love everyone to love them, and they fear rejection.
Yeah.
How do you get over that fear of going on camera and not looking stupid with them?
I think it's the results do come pretty quick. One of the things with our valuer is that he's known as the estate agent on Facebook in our town. And as soon as he started hearing that, and it was positive feedback, it was this is working. So I think feedback helps. I think
Has your market share grown in those years?
yeah, there's no doubt it's grown. I think it's more a case of the conversion rates have increased, and I think it's just walking through that door and people know about our business, our culture.
You're already 2 or 3 steps ahead of the competition.
Yeah.
So basically, you're telling me that video has increased the number of free vals and your conversion rate.
It has, yeah. You just got to think about the fact that most of the valuations you do, they don't always come on straight away, and you've got a tool here that can, before and at the point of the valuation being booked, before the valuation, introduce, your company, your valuer, and then after the valuation, stay in front of them until they make that decision. That's a huge tool available to agents. But most of them just aren't doing that. So they're just competing with everyone else at the same level.
I mean, can you use Facebook retarget? Could you put someone who's been on a free val into a separate custom audience and just target them with stuff all the time?
Yeah, so you can go down to sort of about 100 people in an audience. 60 to 100 people would probably feed out, but we tend to, just give you some ideas, we tend to mix our valuations with people who've been on our website on certain pages. So anyone who's been on our selling services pages or our review page or about us,
yes,
get in with our valuations that we're doing.
Yep.
So they're seeing certain messages all the time. And we make sure that
it's not hard sell stuff here. It's give. It's what we talked about in the other video.
Yeah.
Social proof, talking about the property market. They're talking about their fears.
Yeah.
Get involved in the community. It's the mix, isn't it?
It is. It's the mix. Yeah, and because people are all going to be at different stages, you can go really high tech and go really put people in different brackets. But I think just doing what you've said is a big make a big difference.
Thank you very much.